Hello beautiful people, it's me Chrissy B back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get this look right here, this nice little gold cut crease. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Duh. Okay, so brows are done, skin is moisturized, so let's go ahead and get to this look. I'm going to start on my eyes because that's what I always do. Today we're going to be working out of the Today we're going to be working out of the Winky Lux BoxyCharm collab, the Kitten palette, and the Soria Diaries Pure Cosmetic palette. And out of the Soria Diaries palette, I'm going to be taking this as my transition shade. This shade is called Epic. It's like a dark brown. I don't know what the camera's showing. And I use it as my transition shade. I really can't believe it's actually like New Year's. Like I can't believe like it's already around the time. Like this year went by, like 2018 went by so fast. So freaking fast. But hey, whatever. I mean, like seriously. Okay, now that's all done, I'm gonna take this deep brown and my
palette. I don't know what the shade is called because they don't have, oh they do. It's called Boots.
That's what I mean, the brown boot. So I'm gonna take Boots and put that deep in my outer corner with that and sweep it into the crease. Okay, so since we have that done already, you know, we deepen it up in the outer corner. So since we are doing a cut crease, I'm going to deepen up, well, I'm going to cut my crease with a black from this brand called Pigment Cosmetics. Yeah. So let's do that. You see it's like really deep at this moment. Don't worry, it looks like a mess, but it's going to look way better in like 5 minutes. But you're just gonna keep sweeping that in there. You're gonna wanna get it really deep, especially if you're like a deeper tone person, like a dark skin person, or I mean, pretty much anyone black. You're gonna wanna keep like really deepen that up because you wanna create a contrast for that cut crease to pop off of. So I'm gonna take that same black and pop it just in the outer corner. Give it a little more deep, a little more depth. I'm gonna take the brush we just used with the brown, the deeper brown on it, and I'm gonna blend that out. So now we get to cut the crease. Okay, cut crease are literally like almost like my favorite thing to do. I don't do them often because I always feel like I do them too much, and then I end up doing like a halo eye, which I do way too much. It's HD photogenic concealer, and that's what we're going to be, that's the thing. That's the cream we're going to be using to cut the crease. Alright, so does anyone else like almost like die when they're cutting a crease? Like, sometimes it, like, I stop breathing. Like, it's just so annoying. But sometimes I do stop breathing when I'm cutting a crease because it's like so, I feel like you can fuck it up really easily. Like, you can mess up a cut crease like that. And I'm not about that life. I will restart my whole look if I fuck up a cut crease. Like, it's just, it is what it is. So I'm gonna get like really silent and really quiet because I don't want to fuck up. Period. So now that we have the crease cut, the long drawn out process that we just went through, I'm gonna go back into this Wikilux BoxyCharm palette, and I'm gonna go on the outer edges of this cut crease, and I'm gonna blend it just a little bit because you need a little blending in your life, you know? Alright, so since we've done that, I'm gonna go back into my Pure Cosmetics Story Diaries palette and go to this shade right here called Twinkle, and I'm gonna put that on my cut crease. And a fun trick that I learned is that I always pull out that shimmer or whatever I'm putting on that cut crease out a little more past that cut crease so it can blend a little more into the surrounding area. Now that we're done with that, I think I'm gonna go back and deepen this outer corner just a little bit, like deepen it, you know? I need a little more depth. So I'm gonna go back in that black. I'm gonna go back in that black and go to my outer corner and just give it a little more depth on both sides. Now I'm gonna go with that same fluffy blending brush that we used for the transition shade. I'm gonna blend that up and up. Since we're done with the eyes, I'm gonna go on to, mascara. So the mascara I'm gonna be using is the Outrageous Volume Sephora mascara. I love this mascara, but the only problem I have with it is that it takes forever to dry, like forever. But it's great. And this little piece right here collects it collects the mascara, and it starts to clump at the end. So when I go to do my bottom lashes, I have to try to do it with this instead of the tip because it collects so much mascara on it. My lash glue is drying on my lashes, so we're gonna move on to, the face. So I have a new way that I do foundation. It's like a new, fun, and fresh way. I'm still gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy Foundation in the shade Java, but I started not doing so much of the underblending. That's way too much foundation. I'm doing foundation the way I used to do it. I do it a little differently now. So I take these little drops of rose oil, because I love rose oil, and I put it inside my foundation. Okay, that's enough. Okay, so now that we've got that all blended out, we're gonna go to our concealer. And what I'm gonna be using to conceal today is these little beauties. These are the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealers. I've been using them for about 3 days now, and I really do like them. But the only problem is I have to mix my concealer to get my perfect highlight shade, to me at least. And yeah, that's just a little bit of an issue. With NARS, all I have to do is do my hazelnut. But with this one, I have to mix hazelnut with a little bit of tan, because the hazelnut's a little more orange. Like, it has a little orangey undertone instead of that yellow, and that tan brings that yellow. So it turns out I let my lashes dry a little bit too long. Yes, I know, I'm an idiot. It's okay. It's okay. So I'm just gonna put them on at the end once I'm done with the whole process. So next step we're gonna go to is, of course, doing our glow. And I always use my favorite, especially because I don't really have a lot like that. LeBron's is my favorite, by Artist Couture and Jackie Aina. So yeah, You know my process. I go with rose water, which I'm running out of. Oh my god. And I spray the side that I'm going to be doing first. I spray the brush after I have some product on it. Some of the yes, the glow. Don't you love it? Oh my god. You're glowing. You're glowing. You're glowing. If you did what I just did, you're definitely glowing. And like nobody can come after you because you're glowing. So just glow. And if somebody tries to say something to you, tell them to go, tell them to glow fuck themselves. Alright, so next thing we're moving on to, since we have all this figured out and I'm absolutely glowing to the gods, is our lips. And I'm gonna be using this mix lip that I made. I just put it in a pot instead of a lipstick tube. It's a little pink, you know, pinky nude, or at least looks a little pinky nude on me. And I'm going to be covering it with this brown gloss to give me like a little peachy nude situation. And I love it so much and I do it all the time. So, yeah. Nudish, but I wanted to put this brown over there to really show y'all that this like really like works. Like this brown and this pink really like the master combo for like a peachy nude, especially because I don't have an actual peachy nude, so doing this really helps. That's a little peachy nude moment on the lips. And yeah, so I'm gonna put on lashes and I'm come right back with the final look, you know? Okay. Alright, we have our lashes on. This is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to follow me on all my social media at Chrisse_berry. And as always, stay merry, my berries.